There has been a vacancy in the downtown Hamlet Visitor Center since last December, but starting today, Jennifer Seaman will get to work promoting the city's history on Main Street. City Manager Jonathan Blanton said close to 30 applications were received and reviewed, with 10 of those applicants being interviewed for the director position. Blanton indicated there were quite a few qualified applicants and it was a tough choice, but he feels Seaman will be a great asset to the city. Seaman is a native of Hamlet, graduated from Richmond Senior High, and obtained her bachelor's degree from Methodist University in Fayetteville. She has a background in marketing, advertising, and photography, and her most recent employment was with Richmond County Tourism. The position of director was created in 2003 when the depot was moved to its present location from across the railroad tracks and renovated. Blanton stated the director has a twofold objective. One, and possibly the most important aspect, is the promoting of the downtown area for tourism. Visitors come from all over the United States to see the historic 100-year-old Victorian Queen Anne-style depot, the Tornado Building with its exhibits, and the Visitor Center. Area schools tour the buildings as well. The second objective is being the downtown coordinator who will network with and get to know all the businesses in downtown Hamlet. Being the liaison between the city and the businesses to plan events such as the Christmas parade and old-fashioned Christmas helps keep everyone on the same page. Seaman can be reached at the Visitor Center by calling 910-582-0603. Hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Bucky Covington is coming to the big screen and plans to release a new album later this year. The former American Idol contestant, who calls both Richmond and Scotland counties home, recently filmed scenes for Brother's Keeper, a drama based on the 2009 Abilene, Texas high school football team starring Milo Gibson and Lawrence Fishburne. Covington plays as an assistant coach on the opposing team, the Longhorns, during the film's final game. His previous acting experience includes being a guitarist in Hannah Montana the movie and himself in the TV movie Billy Ray Cyrus' I'm American, as well as pretending to be his twin brother Rocky. Covington was also in the studio last week recording a song for the movie and had plans to fly out to Minnesota to shoot a music video, which will mix scenes from the film with live performance footage. That song, Driving in the Dark, will also be on his upcoming album. He plans to release the single with the movie and put out a full 6-song album a little later. Covington and his band will be performing at the film's premiere on March 30th in Abilene. Covington said the working title of the album is Feelin' Pretty Good. Covington is releasing the album on his own label, Barefootin' Records. He also wrote and produced every song on the album. A man from a neighboring county will spend the next 15 years behind bars on drug and weapons charges. Van Eric Laquan Primus of Laurinburg was sentenced to 180 months in federal prison with 5 years of supervised release Friday for selling crack cocaine and handguns in Scotland County last year, according to a press release issued by the office of Matthew T. Martin, United States Attorney for the Middle District of North Carolina. Primus pled guilty September 5th to 6 counts of possession of a firearm by a previously convicted felon, 4 counts of distribution of a cocaine base, and 1 count of possessing a firearm during and in relation to a drug trafficking crime. Federal prosecutors say Primus sold a total of 7 handguns and 252 grams of crack cocaine to a confidential informant working for the U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives between May 2nd and June 6th of 2018. A man and woman are facing several charges after police found meth and a weapon in a stolen truck following a chase. According to the Hamlet Police Department, Officer Kevin Viana attempted a traffic stop February 5th after noticing fictitious tags on a green Chevrolet Silverado. When he attempted to initiate a traffic stop, the driver led him on a chase down Boyd Lake Road. Inside the truck were 29-year-old Paul Casey Bailey Jr. of Batley Dairy Road and 34-year-old Kimberly Steen of Hartsville, South Carolina. Officers say both Bailey and Steen jumped out of the truck, which was reported stolen by the Darlington County Sheriff's Office, and ran. Steen was tracked down after losing his shoe. Bailey was arrested the following day by deputies with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. According to a report, officers found a small amount of suspected meth and 3 used needles, as well as a 12-gauge shotgun hidden under the back driver's side seat. Bailey is charged with possession of a stolen motor vehicle, possession of meth, carrying a concealed weapon, and resisting a public officer. He was booked into the Richmond County Jail under a $30,000 secured bond. Steen, meanwhile, was charged with similar charges and was jailed under a $10,000 secured bond. All right, when we return, Kelsey Rushing has your Live at 5 weather report. The sun made an appearance today. Will it stick around? We'll let you know right after this.
This is the Sandhills official classic rock station and home of the hit morning show, Good Morning Sandhills. This is the Classic Rock.
I'm Joey Bennett, Director of Cole Auditorium, and this is Emily Tucker from the Richmond County Chamber of Commerce, and we're here in the Cole Auditorium. We've got a whole new series of shows we're announcing for 2019, and we're very excited about who we're bringing to Richmond County.
So, Joey, what do I have to look forward to?
We have 3 fabulous shows that we're so excited about that are going to be right here at Cole Auditorium. Scotty McCreery, Craig Morgan, and Hotel California.
And where do I go to find these tickets?
You call us here at the box office, 910-410-1691, or come by and see us.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
Today's Live 5 weather report is brought to you by Richmond Community College, and it's been pretty much a sunny day all day today, which is great because sadly, going into the temperatures for tomorrow, as you can see, it's going to start raining a little bit, maybe mostly towards us, but like areas like Fayetteville have a high of 45 and a low of 37, Rayford high of 44, low of 37, and Lumberton high of 47 and a low of 40, but those areas will actually be kind of cloudy rather than rain. So if you want to avoid the rain, if you have anything not planned in town, probably go towards those areas, but if not, we're just going to have to deal with the rain. And of course, the rain is coming in through areas like Southern Pines with a high of 45 and a low of 35, Laurinburg high of 45, low of 39, Bennettsville pretty much the same as Laurinburg with a high of 46 and a low of 39. Then towards us, LRB has a high of 44 and a low of 36, Rockingham high of 45, low of 37, and Wadesboro high of 44. Low of 38, but the rain will be coming back tomorrow with a 30% chance to rain, as you can see on the 5-day weather forecast, with a high of 45 and a low of 37. Then, of course, Wednesday it's going to go up quite a bit with an 80% chance of rain with a high of 47 and a low of 46. But even though Thursday will have a 50% chance of rain, it will have a high of 70, so it'll be a little bit cooler, but this is probably going to be pretty humid with all the rain and everything, with a low of 52. So keep that in mind. If you have a hat, probably wear it because if you're anything like me, your hair is going to frizz up. And of course, Friday, 50% chance of rain, high 55, low 46, and then Saturday, another 50% chance of rain, high 56, low of 52. So it's pretty much going to be raining all week, sadly. The rain did not go away like we hoped, but at least it's not like snowing and it's not super cold or anything, so that's good at least. But that's going to do it for your Live 5 weather report. When we return, we got your RO Sports Update, and it's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Kyocera, we see your company differently. We see your documents, how they're accessed, what it takes to keep them secure, and how well your workflow is flowing.
Kyocera helps your entire document infrastructure run more efficiently, securely, and cost-effectively.
And what we see is an opportunity to integrate all of it.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact. The Richmond Senior High School bowling season came to a close Friday at the state tournament in Lumberton. And while the Raider and Lady Raider bowlers didn't walk away with any hardware, first-year head coach Ralph Butler called the season absolutely a success. Attending the state championship at Lumberton Bowling Center were singles competitor Savannah Lampley and 6 Raider bowlers representing Richmond in the team competition. Richmond didn't have an individual bowler in the boys tournament. Lampley, a senior, placed 8th overall out of 33 bowlers with a final pin count of 492 in her 3 games. She finished with individual scores of 154, 200, and 138, and missed a shot of competing in the 4-person bowl-off to determine the state champion by only 22 pins. Seniors Tyler Bass, Cameron Caraway, Donautica Everett, Evan Hudson, and sophomores Mitchell Massey and Jonathan Rich took 10th overall in the boys team. The Raiders finished with a score of 571 pins in 4 games. Butler explained that the boys team, quote, couldn't carry over the momentum from Thursday's SAC championship that saw the Raiders take 3rd place and punch their ticket to states. With the season in the books, Butler reflected back on the season that was. From getting things started late in the fall to a roller coaster regular season, the showings at the SAC tournament and states made it all worthwhile. You can, of course, catch that full recap on the richmondobserver.com. At the onset of the season, Richmond Senior High School boys basketball coach Donald Pettigrew was aiming to be a top 3 team in the SAC. Thanks to a 9-5 finish against SAC opponents, which included an 8-game winning streak, the Raiders earned that number 3 seed in this year's SAC tournament. Following Friday's regular season finale win against Scotland High School, a 59-52 edging, the Raiders will host a home tournament game tonight against number 6 Jack Brick High School. The scenario this season is much different than last year's, when the Raiders were tied for last in the conference and had to travel to Scotland in the conference tournament opener. They made a first-round exit, but Pettigrew believes this year's team has the capabilities to make a run at the title. In terms of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association state playoffs, the Raiders are currently ranked as the number 34 team according to Max Preps. The 48-team playoff field has yet to be set, but Richmond is in thanks to a top 4 finish in the SAC. However, a sweep through the SAC tournament could land the Raiders a higher berth in the playoffs. The goal all season for Richmond has been to return to the playoffs for the first time since the 2016-17 season, when it was the highest scoring team in the nation. Tip-off against the Bucks is set for 7 p.m. tonight inside Raider Gymnasium. Following Friday's regular season finale loss against Scotland High School, the Richmond girls varsity basketball team is set to begin play in the SAC tournament. The Lady Raiders came up just 2 points short of the Lady Fighting Scots, falling 49-47. That loss slipped Richmond into fifth place in the conference, But head coach Teddy Mosley has high expectations for his team in the SAC tournament, as a strong showing could bump the Lady Raiders into the state playoffs, as they are currently on the outside looking in. Mosley's Lady Raiders will head to Jack Britt Tuesday for the opening round and look to repeat an upset against the Lady Buccaneers during last year's tournament. A seed higher this season, Mosley explained that his team has to write a different ending than what it has in several key SAC matchups over the past 2 months. In the 2 regular season matchups, each team won on its home floor. With major playoff implications on the line, Richmond is currently ranked as Max Prep's 50th best team in 4A play. The top 48 teams get in, and a strong run through the SAC tournament could get them a last-minute ticket. Tip-off against the Lady Bucks is set for 7 p.m. on Tuesday in Fayetteville. And that is going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Of course, be sure to keep up with all the latest from the RO by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your Android and Apple devices. And be sure to tune in to Good Morning Sand Hills Monday through Friday and catch the RO Sports Show every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So for the Live at 5 crew, I'm Matt Harrelson. Have a great night, Richmond County.